The Crypto Markets Update is presented by Grayscale, the world's largest digital currency asset manager.
All right, time to check in on Bitcoin. TradeBlock's indexes are now the CoinDesk indexes. The CoinDesk Bitcoin price XBX index currently trading at about 54,844. Bitcoin is kind of trading flat right now, down about 15 basis points. And taking a look at the CoinDesk Ether price ETX index right now at 26.99. ETH is doing pretty well over the past 24 hours, up about 5.5%. And DeFi protocol MakerDAO is trading right now at, let's see, about 4,337. It's down about 2.1% over the past 24 hours. MakerDAO is the native token of MakerDAO, the original protocol that helped launch the decentralized finance boom. So over the past few days, MakerDAO has been soaring past $4,000 amid news that MakerDAO is bridging real estate with the blockchain world. Joining us now to discuss is Sébastien Derivaux, head of real-world finance at MakerDAO. Welcome, Sébastien.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Happy to discuss MakerDAO.
Absolutely. So MakerDAO is a decentralized autonomous organization. It's composed of a community that makes democratic decisions on how the protocol evolves. It has been criticized as being slow, and it suffered big losses during crypto winter. So if you could talk about the struggle, what lessons have been learned, and what's behind this latest price surge?
Yeah, sure. So last year we had an issue with big liquidations. And it was DAI holders, the stablecoin, didn't lose anything, but we lost some, I think it was about $5 million of equity. And we have to raise some cash by selling MKR tokens. We have learned a lot, and we have a new liquidation system in place, that will be in place next week. And just this morning, we had the same issue not the same issue, but there was a small blip in its price. So one big vault was liquidated. So it was a bigger liquidation than last year, but we made 1 million just this morning. So that's a good news. And we have a big growth, so it's insane.
We have to step back. Explain in really simple terms how this all works. And this latest news, how can people now put real-world property on the blockchain and borrow against it? How does that work?
Sure. So usually in Maker, you put some collateral, which usually is ETH, and you take some DAIs from it. DAIs is a stable coin that is $1. And the market is the peg is quite good. So you can always trade one DAI to $1. So until 2 weeks ago, the only option was to put some crypto assets. But now it's possible to put other kind of assets. And the first foray we made was with a partner that is called a Centrifuge, that is tokenizing and digitalizing some real-world assets. And we are working with one asset originator, which is called New Silver, that is making a loan to real estates in the US. And so since 2 weeks ago, we have financed, I think it was about 4 houses in the US. For a little bit at $500,000. It's still small, but it will grow.
And why would somebody do this? Why would somebody want to link real estate to DeFi? I mean, what are the advantages?
Okay, for New Silver, the advantage is that we are cheaper than other companies because we have one need is that we want to be diversified in our collateral. Currently, we have mainly crypto assets as collateral. So if there is a big drop in the crypto price, maybe there could be a problem. Probably not, but let's say it's possible. So by using real-world assets as well, we stabilize the safety of the protocol, which is a benefit for everyone. So the customers, in this case, New Silver, is getting cheaper access to capital. And the DAI holders are getting more safety because they have more diversification in the Maker holdings, and our investors, the MKR token holders, get more safety and more fees as well. So it's a win for everyone.
So, Sébastien, in this situation, the loans are made to properties that have no other loans outstanding. In real estate, usually when somebody does a mortgage, it's possible to take more than one mortgage. It'd be a second or third mortgage on a property. Are these first mortgage or are they second mortgage? What kind of situation would they be?
Yeah, sure. It's a first mortgage. And actually, we don't lend directly against one loan. All the loans are put inside an SPV in the real world. It's just like an RMBS. We take all the loans that are put in the legal entity, Delaware SPV. And once the financing of this SPV is through a loan that is securitized in ERC20 form, so the token on the blockchain, and we are financing this token, which is financing the SPV, which is financing the real estate.
So, but somebody who, for instance, wants to get a loan using DAI or using this method, how would they go about it? They would first have to contact. Who would they contact to? Would they do it on their own, for instance, or?
No, the customer, that the end user is doesn't know that Maker exists, and it doesn't have to. We don't have a retail product yet for that. We are a B2B, and our partner is New Silver, which is a lender for properties. And the customers of New Silver doesn't need to know that in the back somewhere there is some DAI, some Maker protocol, some DeFi, and they don't need to know about it.